There's only one way to really start the show, and that's to shout out my good mate, the Arsenal DB, singing this. That's right. That is We Are the Champions, and that is via Queen. Now, as you guys know, I am Steelers Nation Australia, bloke in his room talking Steelers from Australia. And I get all the news really, really late. So I'm 15 hours in front, but my news cycle is about 9 hours behind. So I sleep through pretty much everything. Big shout out to my other mate, Matty Peverill, who woke up today at like 5 a.m. to break the news on Steelers TDU. So I'll link that video and the channel there. And I'll also link the Arsenal DB who just saw him play the violin. That was We Are the Champions. And that was Queen from a video from last year. But he's so talented, so I wanted to bring it up again. And what better way and a fitting way to intro and welcome to the Pittsburgh Steelers, Patrick Queen. Fantastic. Steelers agreed to a 3-year deal. 3-year, $41 million deal. Linebacker, Patrick Queen. Now, I went to his stats and also to like his stats are amazing, but we've seen his play by versing him the last few years with Pittsburgh to Ravens in that, the Steelers versus Ravens rivalry. So we've seen it, right? But I went to his stats and they're pretty freaking good. He's played in Baltimore since the age of 21, from 2020 to now 2023. He's played in 67 games. He started 67 games, 4 INTs, 32 yards, pass deflections 21, my apologies, 15, forced fumbles 5, fumble recovery 6, 1 TD, 13.5 sacks, 454 tackles, solo 297, 157 assist, 37 tackles for a loss, and 33 QB hits. But the big question is, what is his pass rush win rate? I can't say that. Pass rush win rate. Because that's all that counts. That's all that counts. No, I do joke, though. But another person who's very excited about this, I'm excited. Steel Nation should be very, very excited. Omar Khan made this move to shore up the middle linebacker position. But another person who's very excited is Russell Wilson. Now, he's only been a Steeler like, 1, 2, maybe 3 days. And, of course, there will be competition. And my good mates, Daniel J. and Nate from In Hindsight and Stay the Steelers, will be talking about this stuff in about 2 hours' time on a live. But Russell Wilson says that it's a great day to be a Steeler. For me, it's always a good day to be a Steeler. I've been a Steelers fan for 23 years now. I love it. It's fantastic. But he is right. Because the signing of Patrick Queen, getting a 3-year deal, $41 million, $13 million a year, is going to shore up that middle linebacker position. Cole Holcomb still getting back from his injury. We don't know where he's going to be into the offseason, but he's coming back from his injury, and I think he's got like 2 years left in his deal. I think Atlanta Roberts has 1 year left in his deal, but he did fantastic last year with about 110 tackles. So you might see Roberts and also Queen playing together, or with the recovery of Holcomb, and he comes back, Queen and Holcomb. You might see all 3 guys on the field at the same time. I don't know. All I know is that the linebacking core is pretty amazing right now and is dead set top tier of all NFL. You have the best duo in the NFL right now with TJ Watt and Highsmith on one side and Nick Herbig. Yes, Nick Herbig. Sorry, the 2 Herbig brothers. Nick Herbig on the outside too from being a rookie, and he's learning the craft too. So Omar Khan is doing absolutely fantastic. So when Russ Wynn says it's a great day to be a Steeler, I agree with him 1,000%. Now, here's a reminder, because I've been talking about Omar Khan, and a lot of Steeler fans have been as well, that he is doing just tremendous things. He's not effing around. Like he really, the Khan artist isn't effing around. Remember this soundbite from last year? I'm going to play this soundbite a lot over this next 2-3 weeks and the draft. Remember this.
Night 1 after the next 2, is he still aggressive? Yeah, what do they call them? The con artists? I like that. I saw that, man. That's pretty good. It's a cool nickname.
The card artist is definitely shifting the way I think of the Steelers culture back to way how it used to be with run and defense and making moves that are pretty aggressive at this point. They've went and got one of the best middle linebackers now to be maybe one of the main focus of the position or in the defense. You have now Minka, Cameron Hayward's getting up in age, TJ Watt on the side too, and Joey Porter Jr. as a cornerback, shutting down some of their best receivers. If they go into the draft, they go and draft another corner on the other side, or they go and find a safety, it wouldn't put it past me. It wouldn't put it past me if they find a real top-notch safety next to Minka. You have two great safeties, middle linebackers, outside linebackers, and they could be one of the best defenses in the NFL. Now, of course, things need to move together, and injuries as well need not to happen, right? But this signing today is just tells all Steeler Nation to have a bit of faith in the organization and not be that, oh, we're going to go 7-9 mentality. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So Patrick Queen has now signed a 3-year deal, and I've been doing an update too. I've been trying to keep up with the players that have signed. Russell Wilson was first, Cameron Johnson was second, and now Patrick Queen is third. So who do we think is going to happen next? I have no idea. But I almost picked it yesterday. I almost thought about doing a video saying that Queen could be a good fit. Queen could come to the Steelers. Something was telling me that because he wasn't picked up yesterday, there was a high chance that Omar Khan would reach out to make a deal, right? We've got to remember that too. Now that Russell Wilson's there, he's a huge player, got some influence on players. You've got Omar Khan and Mike Tomlin. He's a player's coach. Players want to go to the Steelers for that reason because Mike's there, Russ is there, Cam's there, Minka, or even TJ Watt. Players want to come over and sign deals because we're the Steelers and we always have that chance to go to the playoffs. The next thing we need to see to happen is, of course, is win that playoff game. But what helps you, what really does help, is signings like Queen coming to the Steelers and he gets to wear the black and the gold and get rid of that ugly, ugly purple. And what better way is we're already beat the Ravens. I think we've beaten the Ravens like 7 times out of 8 times in the last 4 years. We now have a big chance to. Yes, they signed Derrick Henry. Fantastic. Great running back. I love Derrick Henry. I can't wait to see him play. But with our signing and Roberts and Queen, it's going to be an even better matchup. And Russell Wilson versus Lamar Jackson, like we already beat them last year 2-0. We can do it again. So huge news that is Queen coming to the Steelers, which is awesome. And yeah, I'm pretty happy, man. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you think about this. I'm pretty happy. I like the way the team is building from last year. The draft is getting set up where they might be taking a center, they might be taking cornerbacks. You might see them going, in the free agent period to go and get a safety, something like that. Anyways, guys, make sure you come back in about an hour's time on this same channel, Steelers Live. We're going live with Daniel J from State of the Steelers, and we're going live with Nate from In Hindsight. Alrighty. So big news. This is really good for our team. Look, I know Super Bowls are not won in March, but we have the guy now. You go into the draft, you go into training camp, you start getting amped up. Injuries, we hope we're good this year. We don't happen. Last year was crazy. The middle linebackers going bang, 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 all went out, right? Holcomb, bloody Roberts got, corner got in trouble. That was tough to see. But now you're going to solidify that middle linebacker position and work from that and have 2 great edge rushers on the side, I guess, who can win, their pass rush win rate with TJ Watt and Highsmith. This defense could be number 1 or top 5. Just saying.